entrepreneurship culture is so addictive because I think many people look at videos like that, right? And then they think this is an everyday thing, that this is how much fun you can have as an entrepreneur. You're fighting every single day, you're hustling every single day to make sure you're gonna make money. Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Afro Lady Show. So today I'm gonna take you on a little business trip. I actually did not do a good job filming everything. I came back yesterday. I didn't do a good job filming everything, but I was trying to capture some of the things, but I don't think I did a good job. But I'm still going to take you to my trip. I went to Minnesota. Some of you who don't know, when I first came to the US in 2007, I actually landed in Minnesota, and I did my undergrad there. And yeah, it was kind of, it was reminiscence, it's one of those things that when you go back, not exactly in the town, because I went to Central State University, but then I used to party in Minneapolis because it was close by. And after I graduated, went to Cameroon, came back to Minnesota, but I was staying in Minneapolis. So it was basically one of those, flashback, thinking about how we the things that we used to do when we were in college. Like, we had fun, a lot of fun. And also to talk to you guys a little bit about the reality of entrepreneurship. And I have to talk about that because when you're talking to people and then they make it sound like you are living your best life. I just recently posted a picture of mine. Guys, don't mind if you see this, right? I don't know what's going on. I don't know. It's just there as like like it just decided to be there. So anyway, I posted that picture on WhatsApp stories, and I remember a friend of mine actually responded to the post, but the message was good in a way, and I just feel like it wasn't entirely true. So when she responded to that stories, the picture, she basically said, you have the dream life that every woman will want. First of all, I feel like every woman will want to have, not every, don't fight with me right there, but I feel like most women, the dream life is to have maybe like a good income or something like that. But I think at most women, the dream life is to have kids and a husband and, possibly a good career. Basically, she told me, you have the dream life that every woman will want. And I'm guessing she was referring to career, because I'm not married, I don't have kids, so I don't think many women aspire to my lifestyle. But it just reminded me when I saw her message, and I know she meant it well. I know she felt like she didn't get to live that part of her story because she decided early on when we were younger to become a mom. And maybe somehow, somewhere, she felt like, what if I had that life? Because we've had several conversations before, but her comment was just like, I have the dream life. And I wanted to be on here and say, guys, no, please no. Like, I don't want anybody, and I'm happy if many of you don't think I have the dream life. Amazing. Like, I'm happy that many of you don't think that. But for some of you who are thinking, I wish I had, her career, experience, or her businesses and things like that. Guys, everything comes at a price. Unfortunately, everything comes at a price. And entrepreneurship looks glamorous and it's so addictive. It's actually, it's an addictive culture, when you go into entrepreneurship, because everything becomes the hustle. Everything becomes, let me see how I can expand, scale up, level up, all of these things. And it's so easy to lose track of what is really important, which is relationship with your close ones, with your loved ones. It's so easy to lose track of that. And I've had to make sacrifices early on when I, decided entrepreneurship was going to be the way. I had to make sacrifices. I was somebody who was more than generous. So instead of focusing on my businesses or traveling because I wanted to travel. I was mainly focused on like, what do other people need? And because my home country is Cameroon, on the yearly, I mean, every year, guys, every year I was sending money back home, either to pay for people's school fees, either to help some, relatives that are going through hardships, either just because I had extra money and I felt like maybe I should send it to my siblings, or my mom and dad. So I had to make a lot of sacrifices. When you want to help, right? And you have that good heart. I mean, I believe I have a good heart, but I always felt the pain of other people, if that makes sense. And I felt like me coming to the US was really a blessing in disguise. Like God wanted me to come here so that I could financially be able to help other people. But then as you get more mature and everything, you realize that helping people financially may not be the solution, right? We cannot help an impoverished country by just giving them food, giving them money, giving them no. So I'm one of those people who believe that in order to help other people, you do need to, teach them how to fish, their own fish. You need to teach them how to make the money. And so I had to switch my mindset and basically say, you know what, enough is enough. As much as I still wanted to help, I wasn't 100% just like, let me just send all my money back home. So everything became about business. So I had to make a lot of sacrifices. I remember at some point, somebody, I'm not going to say who, but somebody actually told me that, you've become more stingier. You've become stingier. Now that you have, like a huge salary, you have become stingier. And I remember that comment, coming from somebody who felt like I cared about other people more than myself. I just felt like, really? How can I become, like less of a giving person just because I decided for once in my life to take care of me? Like everything became all about me. Some people were offended by that because they felt like I was always there for them. But guys, like you can't please everyone. When you choose you and you choose to level up, you choose to invest in yourself, you choose to build your own career or your businesses or your family, only then, when you really full of joy, full of happiness, and then have financial security, that you can be in the position to better help other people. And I wasn't apologetic because I was like, I'm trying to make your life, oh, that sounds bad, but I'm trying to make other people's life better, and me living paycheck to paycheck wasn't going to cut it, right? I needed to find financial freedom. I needed to be in a position where I can hire people. And I'm so thrilled, happy, and really, amazed sometimes by my own story that fast forward, I'm in a position that I hire people, I intern people. And as much as it may still look like it's glamorous, entrepreneurship is not glamorous, guys. Don't think it's glamorous. It's not. This is not how I look every day. This is how I look when I'm about to film. This is how I look when I have meetings. This is how I look when I have to go somewhere and work, right? But on the regular, I'm in my PGs, on the computer, crunching some numbers or talking on the phone. One of my friends, Juliet, she calls me call center. Come on. I'm always on the phone 24/7. So anyway, let me take you down to my trip when I went to Minnesota so that you guys can see what it looks like, and hopefully you're gonna like it. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Bye. So guys, I'm almost running late as usual. My life is not changing. Still the same thing. I'm always rushing and rushing. Okay, so I'm waiting for the train. Yeah. Okay. Finally making it.
taking a knee in the place that George Floyd was killed. A symbol of what's become a global struggle, an act of remembrance that lasted 9 minutes and 29 seconds, the duration of his murder. The March for Racial Justice must often seem like a never-ending journey, with milestones along the way, but no endpoint in sight. That's certainly how it feels a year on from the murder of George Floyd. Protesters are angry. They haven't seen more change.
My trip to Minnesota was really trying to get a deal, making sure that I, talk to that potential client. So my trip was paid for, everything was paid for. And this is not happening every day. This is because you're constantly looking for clients, constantly looking for ways to evolve. Look at that. This is my first meal of the day. And look at this. And then I'm having some good music there. Hi guys, so this is the next day in Minneapolis, and I'm actually heading to Albertville. It's an outlet mall, so I'm gonna go check out some of these items that I want to check out. When I used to live here, I used to go there to buy, like, at the time when we were going to school. I'm actually here with my friend, my girlfriend. So at the time when we were going to school, I used to go to that outlet mall to get Guess purses, because I was obsessed with Guess purses, and my mom too was obsessed with Guess purses, so I used to always go there. But anyway, so we're going there because I want to check out some of what they have, see if I can get something there. And then after that, I'm gonna head to a meeting with one of my potential clients. You are? Yeah, I live there. So guys, I finally got to my meeting place. So I'm just waiting for them to open the office. Open the door, because it's actually locked. It's 5 p.m. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. So guys, I'm actually downtown. We're going to 7? This is where we're going to, 7. So we're gonna go get some food there. So basically, change of plans. We came super late, so we have to just chill with. We're going to this other place. So guys, change of plans. So the kitchen is closed here as well. So now we have to figure out another place. This is what happened when you've been busy all day. And then now that we want to eat something, there's no place right now. But anyway, I'll keep you guys updated because this is gonna be funny if we don't end up eating at all. It's actually already 10 p.m. So apparently most of the restaurants here downtown will close around 9 p.m. So yeah, anyway, we will talk. Whole thing. So the next place that we came to is actually Fogo de Chao. Anyway, it looks like it's open, so we're excited. I'm not really a meat eater like that. This is my friend. Look at that. Look at that. It's like rare or something. I mean, I like my meat really well done. So, but anyway, so my plate looks full because I know I'm not gonna be eating much of the meat. So, but I'm gonna try it though. I'm gonna try it. This is my first piece. So this morning was a bit hectic, but it's just about clients, right? How to work with clients. I mean, I'm originally from Africa, so working with sometimes African people is one of those things that, I mean, the client is not really Cameroonian, but the client is also African. And we've been working together for a couple of months now. And for some reason, guys, we have to get to the place where we are all professionals. And I think I try my best to be professionals in all my businesses. But when you have clients thinking that this is just a family matter, I mean, it's really ridiculous. At some point, in order to uplift each other, some of us who are entrepreneurs, some of us who are Africans, we need to respect each other's businesses, right? We need to make sure that the things that we wouldn't do with some other people, another race, we shouldn't be able to do it with ourselves. So I'm just going to give you a little example, right? If I invoice a client, I'm expecting the client to make the payment within a specific time frame because there are other parties that are involved. In order for the contract or for the job to be done, other parties, because I also contract out with some other people here in the US. If we want the project to go forward, then the client has to make a deposit. That's just the way it is. The client has to make the deposit because I also have to pay the people behind the scenes in order to get that project done. And that was really something that I was dealing with this morning, where I felt like basically the client was asking me to pay the deposit on my own and then she would give me the money later. And that's something that we have to acknowledge, that we have to give each other respect. We have to make sure that we are uplifting each other. The same way you wouldn't treat another business, you shouldn't be treating my business the same way. And I'm talking about YGR Consulting, if you guys don't know. I work with clients here. I also work with the diaspora, you know, because I relocated to Cameroon. So people who wants to invest in Cameroon, I also hold several meetings with them here for some of the projects that they want happen in Cameroon. So yeah, so this client is just a US client. We work together and it's just one of those things. that you kind of have to remind them this is not a family matter, right? I cannot be paying for your services when I'm rendering you services. I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway, I'm not going to get into the detail, but that was really what I was going through the whole morning. I'm going to get going. It's getting late, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. I'm actually back in the office. We have another quick meeting and then I should be going. I was actually, anyway, it's a long story, but let me finish up here and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye. So guys, I basically did not vlog this part, but basically I was invited somewhere after the meeting. So I just got some Thai tea with tapioca. I mean, people call it boba, but I also have some food here, some leftover. So I'm heading to the airport. My long weekend is over. You go for a potential meeting, you meet a potential client. That doesn't mean that's your client, it's just a potential client. And more time than often, you get rejected, you get told no, and that's just comes. I mean, you have to have a tough skin at this point. Maybe you guys want to be entrepreneurs, right? Is there anything you may want to learn, like the realities of our lives, what we deal with on a daily basis? And those are things that when it's happening, I'm not going to pull a camera when I'm arguing with a client, for example. I'm not going to pull a camera when, you know, I'm going to a site visit and the workers didn't do the job right, you know. At some point I was thinking I need a cameraman, I need somebody who's going to follow me around and record, you know. I mean, you have to schedule it because it can be everything. But anyway, that's another story. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this vlog. Let me know what you think. Yeah, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.